Python full course. Print hello world. Python indentation. Python uses indentation to indicate a block of code. If 5 greater than 2, print 5 is greater than 2. The number of spaces is up to you as a programmer. The most common use is 4, but it has to be at least 1. Python variables. In Python, variables are created when you assign a value to it. X equals 5, Y equals hello world. Comments. Comments start with a hash, and Python will render the rest of the line as a comment. Hashtag this is a comment ... print hello world. Many statements. The statements are executed one by one, in the same order as they are written. Print hello world. Print have a good day. Print learning Python is fun. Semicolons are optional in Python. You can write multiple statements on one line by separating them with print hello, print how are you. Print bye-bye. Print without a new line. By default, the print function ends with a new line. If you want to print multiple words on the same line, you can use the end parameter. Print hello world, end equals. Print I will print on the same line. We don't put numbers inside double quotes. Print 3 plus 3, print 2 asterisk 5. You can combine text and numbers in one output by separating them with a comma. Print I am 35 years old. Creating variables. A variable is created the moment you first assign a value to it. Variables do not need to be declared with any particular type and can even change type after they have been set. X equals for hash x is of type int. X equals Sully hash x is now of type strprintx. If you want to specify the data type of a variable, this can be done with casting. X equals str3 hash x will be 3, y equals int3 hash y will be 3. Z equals float3 hash z will be 3.0. Get the type. You can get the data type of a variable with the type function. X equals 5, y equals John. Print type x, print type y. String variables can be declared either by using single or double quotes. X equals John hash is the same as x equals John. Variable names are case sensitive. I equals for equals Sally. A variable name must start with a letter or the underscore character. A variable name cannot start with a number. A variable name can only contain alphanumeric characters and underscores as 0 to 9, and underscore. Variable names are case sensitive. Age and age are 3 different variables. A variable name cannot be any of the Python keywords. My var equals John, my underscore var equals John, underscore my underscore var equals John. My var equals John, my var equals John, my var2 equals John. Python allows you to assign values to multiple variables in one line. X, Y, Z equals orange, banana, cherry, print X, print Y, print Z. And you can assign the same value to multiple variables in one line. X equals Y equals Z equals orange, print X, print Y, print Z. If you have a collection of values in a list, tuple, etc., Python allows you to extract the values into variables. This is called unpacking. Fruits equals apple, banana, cherry. X, Y, Z equals fruits, print X, print Y, print Z. In the print function, you output multiple variables, separated by a comma. X equals Python, Y equals is Z equals awesome, print X, Y, Z. You can also use the plus operator to output multiple variables. For numbers, the plus character works as a mathematical operator. X equals 5, Y equals 10, print X plus Y. The best way to output multiple variables in the print function is to separate them with commas, which even support different data types. X equals 5, Y equals John, print X, Y.
Variables that are created outside of a function, as in all of the examples in the previous pages, are known as global variables. Global variables can be used by everyone, both inside of functions and outside. X equals awesome. Def my func print Python is plus X. If you create a variable with the same name inside a function, this variable will be local and can only be used inside the function. The global variable with the same name will remain as it was, global and with the original value. X equals awesome. Def my func. X equals fantastic. Print Python is plus X my func. Print Python is plus X. To create a global variable inside a function, you can use the global keyword. If you use the global keyword, the variable belongs to the global scope, def myfunc. Global xx equals fantastic. Myfunc print Python is plus x. Also, use the global keyword if you want to change a global variable inside a function. X equals awesome, def myfunc. Global x equals fantastic myfunc. Print Python is plus x. You can get the data type of any object by using the type function x equals 5. Print type x. There are 3 numeric types in Python: int, float, complex. Variables of numeric types are created when you assign a value to them. To verify the type of any object in Python, use the type function. Int, or integer, is a whole number, positive or negative, without decimals, of unlimited length. X equals 1, igual a 35.656 billones, 222.554 millones, 887.711. Z equals minus 3,255,522. Print type X. Print type Y. Print type Z. Float, or floating point number, is a number, positive or negative, containing 1 or more decimals. Float can also be scientific numbers with an E to indicate the power of 10. Complex numbers are written with a J as the imaginary part. X equals 35J, Y equals 5J, Z equals 5J. Print type X. Print type Y. Print type Z. You can convert from one type to another with the int, float, and complex methods. X equals 1 hash int. E igual a 2.8 float. Z equals 1J hash complex. Hashtag convert from int to float. A equals float X. Hashtag convert from float to int. B equals int Y. Hashtag convert from int to complex. C equals complex X. Print A. Print B. Print C. Print type A. Print type B. Print type C. Python does not have a random function to make a random number, but Python has a built-in module called random that can be used to make random numbers. Import the random module, and display a random number from 1 to 9. Casting in Python is therefore done using constructor functions. Int constructs an integer number from an integer literal, a float literal by removing all decimals, or a string literal providing the string represents a whole number. You can assign a multi-line string to a variable by using 3 quotes. You can use 3 double quotes, or 3 single quotes. Get the character at position 1. Remember that the first character has the position 0. A equals hello, world. Print a 1. Since strings are arrays, we can loop through the characters in a string with a for loop. For x in banana, print x. The len function returns the length of a string. A equals hello, world, print len, a. To check if a certain phrase or character is present in a string, we can use the keyword in. Txt equals the best things in life are free. Print free in t. Use it in an if statement. Print only if free is present. Txt equals the best things in life are free. If free in txt print, yes, free is present. To check if a certain phrase or character is not present in a string, we can use the keyword not in. Check if expensive is not present in the following text. Txt equals the best things in life are free. Print expensive not in txt. Use it in an if statement. Print only if expensive is not present. Txt equals the best things in life are free. If expensive not in txt print, no, expensive is not present. You can return a range of characters by using the slice syntax. Get the characters from position 2 to position 5 not included. B equals hello world. Print B225. Slice from the start. By leaving out the start index, the range will start at the first character. Get the characters from the start to position 5 not included. B equals hello world. Print B5. Slice to the end. By leaving out the end index, the range will go to the end. Get the characters from position 2 and all the way to the end. B equals hello world. Print B2. Negative indexing. Use negative indexes to start the slice from the end of the string. Python has a set of built-in methods that you can use on strings. The upper method returns the string in uppercase. A equals hello world. Print a dot upper. The lower method returns the string in lowercase. A equals hello world. Print a dot lower.
White space is the space before and or after the actual text, and very often you want to remove this space. The strip method removes any white space from the beginning or the end. A equals hello world. Print a dot strip hash returns hello world. The replace method replaces a string with another string. A equals hello world. Print a dot replace hj. The split method splits the string into substrings if it finds instances of the separator, a equals hello world. Print a dot split, hash returns hello world. To concatenate or combine two strings, you can use the plus operator. Merge variable A with variable B into variable C. A equals hello, B equals world, C equals A plus B. Print C. To add a space between them, add A equals hello, B equals world, C equals A plus B. Print C. F-string was introduced in Python 3.6 and is now the preferred way of formatting strings. To specify a string as an F-string, simply put an F in front of the string literal and add curly brackets as placeholders for variables and other operations. Create an F-string. Age equals 36. TXT equals F. My name is John. I am age. Print TXT. A placeholder can contain variables, operations, functions, and modifiers to format the value. Add a placeholder for the price variable. Price equals 59. TXT equals F. The price is price dollars. Print TXT. A modifier is included by adding a colon, followed by a legal formatting type, like .2f, which means fixed point number with 2 decimals. Display the price with 2 decimals. Price equals 59. TXT equals F. The price is price. 2F dollars. Print TXT. Perform a math operation in the placeholder and return the result. TXT equals F. The price is 20 asterisk $59. Print TXT. Single quote. Backslash. A new line. Our carriage return. T-tab. B. Backspace. Booleans represent one of two values, true or false. Boolean values. In programming, you often need to know if an expression is true or false. Print 10 greater than 9. Print 10 equals 9. Print 10 9. Print a message based on whether the condition is true or false. A equals 200. B equals 33. If B greater than A, print B is greater than A. Else, print B is not greater than A. The bool function allows you to evaluate any value and give you true or false in return. Print bool hello. Print bool 15. Evaluate two variables, x equals hello, y equals 15. Print bool x. Print bool y. Almost any value is evaluated to true if it has some sort of content. Any string is true, except empty strings. Any number is true, except 0. Any list, tuple, set, and dictionary are true, except empty ones. The following will return true. Bool ABC. Bool 123. Bool apple, cherry, banana. Some values are false. In fact, there are not many values that evaluate to false except empty values, such as the number 0 and the value none. And of course the value false evaluates to false. The following will return false. Bool false, bool none, bool 0, bool bool, bool bool, bool. One more value, or object in this case, evaluates to false, and that is if you have an object that is made from a class with underscore, underscore lend, underscore, underscore function that returns 0 or false, class might class. Def underscore, underscore lend, underscore, underscore self, return 0. NiObj equals my class. Print bool my ev g. You can create functions that returns a Boolean value. Def my function, return true, print my function. print yes if the function returns true, otherwise print nitrogen monoxide. Def my function, return true if my function, print yes, else, print no. Python also has many built-in functions that return a Boolean value, like the isInstance function, which can be used to determine if an object is of a certain data type. Check if an object is an integer or not. X equals 200. Print isInstance x, int. Here's an example using different arithmetic operators. X equals 15. Y equals 4. Print x plus y. Print xy. Print x asterisk y. Print xy. Print x%y. Print x asterisk asterisk y. Print xy. Python has two division operators. Division returns a float, floor division returns an integer, x equals 12, y equals 5, print x, y. X 等于12, y 等于5, print x, y. The equals operator, known as the walrus operator, it assigns values to variables as part of a larger expression. Numbers equals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Count equals len numbers. If count greater than 3, print flist has count elements. If count len numbers greater than 3, print flist has count elements. Comparison operators return true or false based on the comparison. X equals 5. Y equals 3. Print x equals y. Print x equals y. Print x greater than y. Print x greater than equals y. Print x equals y. Print x equals y. Python allows you to chain comparison operators. X equals 5. Print 1x10. Print 1x and x10. Test if a number is greater than 0 and less than 10. X equals 5. Print x greater than 0 and x10. Test if a number is less than 5 or greater than 10. X equals 5. Print x5 or x10. Reverse the result with not. X equals 5. Print not x greater than 3 and x10. His operator returns true if both variables point to the same object. X equals apple, banana. Y equals apple, banana. Z equals x. Print x is z. Print x is y. Print x equals y. The is not operator returns true if both variables do not point to the same object. X equals apple, banana. Y equals apple, banana. Print x is not y. Is checks if both variables point to the same object in memory. Equals checks if the values of both variables are equal. Example, x equals 1, 2, 3. Y equals 1, 2, 3. Print x equals y. Print x is y. Check if banana is present in a list. Fruits equals apple, banana, cherry. Print banana in fruits. Check if pineapple is not present in a list. Fruits equals apple, banana, cherry. Print pineapple not in fruits. The membership operators also work with strings. Text equals hello world. Print H in text. Print hello in text. Print Z not in text. The AND operator compares each bit and set it to 1 if both are 1, otherwise it is set to 0. Print 6 and 3. The binary representation of 6 is 0110. The binary representation of 3 is 0011. Then the AND operator compares the bits and returns 0010, which is 2 in decimal. The operator compares each bit and set it to 1 if 1 or both is 1, otherwise it is set to 0. Print 63. The binary representation of 6 is 0110. The binary representation of 3 is 0011. Then the operator compares the bits and returns 0111, which is 7 in decimal. The operator compares each bit and set it to 1 if only one is 1. Otherwise, if both are 1 or both are 0, it is set to 0. Print 6-3. The binary representation of 6 is 0110. The binary representation of 3 is 0011. Then the operator compares the bits and returns 0101, which is 5 in decimal. Lists are used to store multiple items in a single variable. Lists are one of 4 built-in data types in Python used to store collections of data. The other 3 are tuple, set, and dictionary, all with different qualities and usage. Lists are created using square brackets. Create a list. This list equals apple, banana, cherry. Print this list. List items are indexed. The first item has index 0, the second item has index 1, etc. To determine how many items a list has, use the len function. Print the number of items in the list. This list equals apple, banana, cherry. Print len this list. What is the data type of a list? MyList equals apple, banana, cherry. Print type MyList. It is also possible to use the list constructor when creating a new list. Using the list constructor to make a list. This list equals list apple, banana, cherry #note the double round brackets. Print this list. List is a collection which is ordered and changeable, allows duplicate members. Tuple is a collection which is ordered and unchangeable, allows duplicate members. Set is a collection which is unordered, unchangeable, and unindexed, no duplicate members. Dictionary is a collection which is ordered and changeable, no duplicate members. List items are indexed and you can access them by referring to the index number. Print the second item of the list. This list equals apple, banana, cherry. Print this list 1. Negative indexing. Negative indexing means start from the end. -1 refers to the last item, -2 refers to the second last item, etc. Print the last item of the list. This list equals apple, banana, cherry. Print this list -1. This example returns the items from orange -4 2, but not including mango 1. This list equals apple, banana, cherry, orange, kiwi, melon, mango. Print this list -4 to -1. To determine if a specified item is present in a list, use the in keyword. Check if apple is present in the list. This list equals apple, banana, cherry. If apple in this list, print yes, apple is in the fruits list. Change the second item. This list equals apple, banana, cherry. This list 1 equals blackcurrant. Print this list. Change the values banana and cherry with the values blackcurrant and watermelon. This list equals apple, banana, cherry, orange, kiwi, mango. This list 1 to 3 equals blackcurrant, watermelon. Print this list. To insert a new list item without replacing any of the existing values, we can use the insert method. The insert method inserts an item at the specified index. Insert watermelon as the third item. This list equals apple, banana, cherry. This list insert 2, watermelon. Print this list. To add an item to the end of the list, use the append method. Using the append method to append an item. This list equals apple, banana, cherry. This list append orange. Print this list. To insert a list item at a specified index, use the insert method. The insert method inserts an item at the specified index. To append elements from another list to the current list, use the extend method. Add the elements of tropical to this list. The extend method does not have to append lists. You can add any iterable object tuples, sets, dictionaries, etc. Add elements of a tuple to a list. This list equals apple, banana, cherry. This tuple equals kiwi, orange. This list dot extend this tuple. Print this list. The remove method removes the specified item. Remove banana. This list equals apple, banana, cherry. This list dot remove banana. Print this list. Heap pop method removes the specified index. The del keyword also removes the specified index. The del keyword can also delete the list completely. The clear method empties the list. The list still remains, but it has no content. Loop through a list. You can loop through the list items by using a for loop. Print all items in the list, one by one. You can loop through the list items by using a while loop. Use the len function to determine the length of the list. Then start at 0 and loop your way through the list items by referring to their indexes. Remember to increase the index by 1 after each iteration. Print all items using a while loop to go through all the index numbers. List comprehension offers the shortest syntax for looping through lists. A shorthand for loop that will print all items in a list. This list equals apple, banana, cherry. Print X for X in this list. List comprehension offers a shorter syntax when you want to create a new list based on the values of an existing list. Example, based on a list of fruits, you want a new list containing only the fruits with the letter A in the name. Without list comprehension, you will have to write a for statement with a conditional test inside. With list comprehension, you can do all that with only one line of code. Sort list alphanumerically. List objects have a sort method that will sort the list alphanumerically, ascending by default. Sort descending. To sort descending, use the keyword argument reverse equals true. You can also customize your own function by using the keyword argument key equals function. The function will return a number that will be used to sort the list the lowest number first. Sort the list based on how close the number is to 50. So if you want a case-insensitive sort function, use str.lower as a key function. Perform a case-insensitive sort of the list. This list equals banana, orange, kiwi, cherry. This list.sort key equals str.lower. Print this list. The reverse method reverses the current sorting order of the elements. You cannot copy a list simply by typing list2 equals list1, because list2 will only be a reference to list1, and changes made in list1 will automatically also be made in list2. Make a copy of a list with the copy method. Make a copy of a list with the list method. You can also make a copy of a list by using the slice operator. Join two lists.